Alrighty, guys. Sorry, it's been a weird morning or day. I guess technically it's day now. It's also ended up warm. I might have to go upstairs and make sure the thermostat is on the correct setting because it is quite toasty. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Oops. I have a little bit of a migraine today. That's okay. We will persevere. And we are doing this just on my iPad because I don't want to pull out my graphics tablet right now. So we're just gonna do Magma on my iPad. I wish I could like make it full screen though. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Let's ask the internet. Hey internet, is there a way to make Firefox full screen on iPad? There is not. Wow. Well, unless. Nope. Yeah, there's not. Okay. Unfortunate. We shall draw nonetheless. Let's see, what color do I want to use today for my sketching? I suppose we'll go with that. I also hate that the tabs are like over there. I wish I could move them, but I can't because magma. But you know. Um, what to draw this morning? What to draw? I keep saying this morning, but it's literally afternoon. I was pulling up my Pinterest to like look at stuff. Maybe there's some like poses or something we can pull from. Oh, there's these like silly little clown plushies on Pinterest and stuff sometimes. I love silly little clowns. Let's draw a silly little clown, I guess. We'll do a rat. We'll do a rat clown. Oh, I was gonna edit some of the settings on this because I was gonna up it to 2 minutes. Is that what I was gonna do? I'm gonna turn these on too. I don't know how much a bit is. I'm just looking at all the things. Don't mind me. Ooh. Lurk bait can trigger actions in streamer bot for casts and catch events. Ooh. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Is there a specific background thing of like what background it shows? I can't remember. Even close. I think it's on this screen somewhere. Change weather. Today is rainy. Test cast. Okay. Anyway, back to the tasks at hand. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing, aka warming up. But we're gonna do a silly little rat. I'm gonna draw a silly little rat clown. With funny little ears. Nom, 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 nom. Yawn. I'm trying to like keep my voice lower while doing streams because I tend to default to a higher pitched voice, and like I don't I don't want to have a higher pitched voice. Like I don't know, it's gender thing. Like I go back and listen to my shit and I'm like, I am so high pitched in all of these. So I'm trying to meter that out a little. Capras, hello, welcome in. I didn't expect to see you here. Hello, hello. I appreciate you stopping in. I am doing some warm-up sketching right now. I'm drawing some sort of clown rat or something. I have a magma link on my Discord, but I can send it in chat too if you would like to join me. Haven't even gotten out of bed. Understandable. I mean, like around here it's noon. I don't know if if it's noonish around where you are, but if you want to draw with me, feel free to. We are cool with whatever drawing and such. So as long as it's like stream appropriate and I don't get freaking bonked. But yeah, I do appreciate you coming by. Cuddling with my cat for an hour like I do every morning. I get that. I've got my 2 baby boys. I don't know if I have any pictures saved on my computer that I can toss onto the overlay. Let's see. Oh, here's a picture of Lolo. Oh gods, that's huge. Ugh. Why is it so gigantic? Why does this happen every time? But here's the Loki. He's my big old man, and I love him. So, here, I'm gonna crop that, and we can. Oh, you know what? You know what we could do actually. That's like the perfect picture to clip out of. Let me just like move stuff off my screen so that then I can turn. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Stream already becoming scuffed as heck. But if I open up Photoshop, They look so polite. He is a polite little boy. He, like both my cats, are precious little beans. They will let you baby them and everything. Like they will not, come on, Photoshop, open up. They will not scratch you or anything. They are sweet little babes. Photoshop, I don't want your stupid AI shit. Go away, Photoshop. I like momentarily broke Photoshop. Okay. Let me try and where is my screen cap? There it is. Make sure that's on the correct display. There we go. So now, how did I manage to... No, stop. Photoshop, please. Okay, I just want to remove the background. Please and thank you. That got pretty dang close, honestly. I do want to edit this, but I can make him a little guy. I can put him on my my overlay. He can sit like the polite little man he is. Just plus a chair arm, honestly. Yeah. It did pretty dang good, though. I think, yeah. We are going to give it just a little bit of a radius. Maybe we do smart radius. Oh, his ear. Where did his ear go? Did I do that? The fuck? Ear? And yes, he does have a clipped ear. He is a trap neuter release cat. So he was part, before he got to us, because he was a year old when he got to us, he was part of a hoarding situation. So he is a trap neuter release cat. So they trapped him, they neutered him, and they released him. But he is my son, and I love him, and I'm gonna crop this down as well. Whoa. I actually would like if it was a square. That would be much tastier to deal with. Because this picture is literally like the perfect picture. He's so polite. Good cat. I hope he's not mentally affected too bad from his last home. No, he's the only thing he really got affected by was he, like, we think that his tail has a little kink in it, and we think that it broke like at some point because of a screen door or maybe even the trap door or something, because he is afraid of like the squeak of a screen door, like the ones that have the springs. He's gotten a lot better about that just due to exposure, but he also doesn't like trash bags. So export. I don't want you to see all my files. Loki sitting politely. And I'm gonna put that into my stream stuff so that then I don't accidentally fuck everything up. So there's that one. Let's see if I have... Don't open on that screen. Let's see if I have a good photo of Thorbert. Because Thorbert's our other cat. And he is mostly Maine Coon. Both of them are big ass boys. But he is part Maine Coon. Well, mostly Maine Coon. I don't think I have any specific photos of him though. Hold on. Give me just a moment, and you can stare into Loki's eyes. You can stare into Loki's eyes on screen for a minute whilst I find a picture of Thor. Buddha, my cat, is scared of parking lots. Opposite of my child, she's so tiny. My friends thought she was a baby for the longest. Because of how big both my cats are, every time I see another cat, I'm like, this is a baby. This is a kitten. And I'll ask how old it is. And the person will be like, oh yeah, this cat's like 15 years old. And I'm like, what the fuck? No, this is a kitten. This is a kitten. This is not a full-grown cat. What are you talking about? Ooh, in theory, I could use this photo of Thor where he's sitting on a blankie. Because he's kind of cute. I could put him at the edge of the screen. I'll upload that one to my drive so that then I can download it. Getting so sidetracked, but it's fine. I gotta find the one photo of Thor sitting like an absolute maniac. Because he does like this weird thing. This weird sit every so often. I found it. Oh my god. This is gonna be perfect. Oh my goodness. Those eyes, your cat is so cute. I love him. He is so baby. I love him so much. He has literally been my rock for the longest time. I had some traumatizing shit that happened like years ago. Everything's good now. But he was truly the one that like he took care of me. He took care of me and loved me and made me feel better. And that's what cats are for, honestly. But I've got two pictures here that we can use for Mr. Thorbert. So this one is the funny one that I find fucking hilarious. He just sits like that on a regular basis. But it's the same for me. She's getting registered as an ESA this week. Awesome! Heck yeah. Honestly, Thor and Loki could both be ESAs. He sits so stinky-pilled. He is so stinky. He is the smelliest cat to ever cat. He is just disgusting. We'll save that one for another time. I want to do this one and select the background on him. Remove background. Let's see if it can grab things decently. Okay, not bad. It looks like his ear might have gotten chopped off. No, that's just how his ear looks in the photo. Okay. He's so ridiculous. Stinky freakazoid. Honestly, he is a stinky freakazoid. But I do want to kind of give that a little bit of extra padding or something, but we will export this as a PNG. And Thor sitting stinky pilled. Oh, hi Griffin! Hello. We were making some images transparent for putting up on the overlay. So we've got Loki. Oh, he's so big. He's big baby. I need to make like a rotating version of Loki with the ooh ee ah ee ooh ee ah ee. So there's Loki sitting politely. And here's Thor sitting stinky pilled. He can sit over here. I just noticed my music widget is the wrong color. There you go. Damn, your cats are that big. Yes. I mean, like, if you were to put them in scale with my fursona here, Loki is probably about yay big, maybe? Maybe something like that. He's about yay big. And the Thor is bigger than Loki. So we'll just they're so perfect. I love them both. I'm gonna put them I gotta put them as oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh lords. Sorry, hopefully I didn't like flashbang you with that weirdness just then. I was trying to move them to the appropriate layers. There we go. Now they are sitting stinky pilled. Big boy, yes. But those pictures of them are so perfect. Okay, we can close Photoshop now. We can get rid of that. Get rid of the monstrosity and go back to drawing properly. Oh, I can use my screen again. I love the random derailment. 10 out of 10. Okay. Be gone, Photoshop. Truly. Oh, I don't know if you noticed me on stream yesterday, but I was watching while Frog was making your new overlay, and I'm like, it's so cool. Frog's work is so cool, and now I want them to do an overlay for me, because like they would do it so well. They're so like thinky about all the different design stuff, and it makes me happy to watch them because they talk through everything. I said hi when you're in chat. Thank you. It makes me happy. I have short-term memories, so I'm like, I can't remember what was said and what wasn't. But yeah. happy face. But I like they talk through their like ideas and their doing of things, and it just it makes my graphic design heart sing because I haven't been able to like use my own graphic design knowledge, and we have different graphic design knowledge. Like they are more more user experience oriented, like they were saying on stream the other day, and I'm more like logos and stuff like that. So it's like it's interesting to see how our training per se is different in those areas. Commissioned someone before Frog for an overlay and they ignored everything I said and tried to take the price halfway through. Dang, that's rough. So thankful for Frog, lol. Yeah, Frog is the best. Frog is just I love Frog. Speaking of, I'm gonna do a little for you. And oh no, I don't remember Frog's like exact username. Hold on. Frog underscore glass. I couldn't remember if they had an underscore or not. I'm breaking everything. There we go. So shout outs for both Catbrush and Frog Glasses because I love you both. You are both amazing creators, and I hope that my viewers check you out because you both are awesome possum. And I do not say awesome possum lightly. I'm trying to do like a silly little hat thing here for this rat guy, but I don't know if it's like actually working or not. I don't know. This is what warm-up sketching is for, though. My graphic design experience is, does cube look ugly next to circle? I feel that. Does cube look ugly next to circle? Who knows? Going to get out of bed since I'm in a loft bed. I can't type lol climbing time. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. I used to have a like sort of loft bed in college, and I sprained my ankle when I got out of it. Like, because I the impact on my poor little beans. The impact on my poor little beans. Because it didn't actually have a ladder. That was like the weird part, is it didn't actually have a ladder. And that was like, why? Oh, owie, yeah. Owie indeed. But I moved out of that dorm like less than a semester's worth after, because that school was shit. It's funny because like a lot of people I know went to that school and like had a good time. Meanwhile, I'm out here like, there was literal mold in the floors. No thank you. Sprained my ankle jumping in hail, and then another time just jumping around. Bestie, you need to. Your ankles need some work then, apparently. You just got weak ankles. Skill issue. I'm just being silly. Yeah, I do. I mean, to be fair, so do I. I am not exempt from weak bean syndrome. Because nowadays I have chronic pain issues, but we persevere. We persevere and we take medication. For the longest time, I was like against taking medication for it, but now I'm like, why did I ever not? Why did I torture myself like that? Gotta take care of your body. Let's see. What pose do I want this rat thing doing? I'm gonna make it do a weird little sit like Thor does. Make it a fat guy. A fat rat man. Maybe it has a ball. We'll give it a ball. Because it's a fancy little rat guy. And he has balls. Oh my gosh. Cloudy Dawnbot reminded me to drink water. Thank you, my precious Dawnbot. Yeah, this rat's a little chunky, but chunky rat is fine. I just don't want to like have to figure out how to draw this section here. That's why I put a ball there. Because like my sibling has pet rats, but I'm allergic to them. And it kind of sucks. Cuz I love them. They're adorable little gremlins. But I am allergic. Whenever they like their claws scratch my skin at all, then I end up with hives. It's not fun. And I end up like really sneezy and like my eyes all itchy if I spend too much time around them. But I love them, and I would give them many kisses on their heads if it weren't for the fact that they make me sneeze. What pattern do we put on the ball? I'm thinking little stars. Partially because Catpress is here, and so my brain's on space now. Because Catpress's stuff is space themed, and that's so cool of them. Them? What? pronoun check in chat. What's everyone's pronouns? Mine are they, them, and yan yan. I got Frog to say yan on stream yesterday. I'm like, pronouns! Panic! Pronouns! Because I like to make sure that everyone feels welcomed and pronouned correctly. Oof, my bones. Any gender fluid. Awesome. Good to know, Griffin. Actually, I'm going to turn off the slow mode entirely for now. Just because we're not... I had to turn it on for doing Deltarune because when I do some of the more popular stuff that brings in new people, I tend to get creeps, and they tend to spam me with like questions of like, where do you live and shit like that, and it's really really unsettling. I don't know how would you guys handle like people. I tend to get people who come in and are like, hey, like you're super cute, and I'm like, thank you, because like my vibes are cute, you know, like that's how I be. I'm a cutie patootie. Um, but then they start like messaging, being like, can I get your Discord? And I'm like, here's the Discord link to the server, and they're like, it's not working, and I'm like, it works just fine, bestie. And it's because they want, what they actually want is my personal, like, whoops, my personal Discord, um for like DMing, but I don't like give that away. I mean, it's easy enough if you just like go into the Discord, and you can easily contact me from there, but most of these people are not smart enough to realize that. Um but like how would y'all deal with that potentially, like, because they also will ask like, what's a furry, and stuff like that, and like I even made a command for it because I got so annoyed. And same with Tourette's, but like Tourette's is a little more understandable because I'm like, yeah, not everyone's gonna know what Tourette's is. Um but I made a command for it because I got so annoyed. But whenever I'm streaming some of the more like popular games and stuff, I tend to get those kinds of asks, and I'm like, I don't know how to deal with that yet because I'm still pretty new to streaming, pretty new to kind of being a face on the internet, so to speak, with my little character here. And I'm still kind of trying to like flesh out how I want like everything to be, I guess. Because Dawn as a character doesn't have like a specific world that they live in. Because it's just me. It's literally just me. Um, so like I haven't put any thought into their world, quote unquote, like quite a few other PNGtubers and stuff have with their characters. Um, so like they have kind of more of a specific theme, such as Cat Press with their theme of space and stuff, and like Frog has kind of their frog character that has a sort of world of their own and stuff. Um, and I don't really have like a specific thing like that, but I kind of want to. But I also don't know how to incorporate that into kind of the quote unquote lore I already have for Dawn. Um, the main lore I have for Dawn, and honestly this applies to almost all of my personas and stuff, is that their insides are not correct. Like their beans are actually paintballs. Like if you were to squish it hard enough, you would get paint on you. Maybe not paintballs per se, but like stamps almost. Like they could stamp your face if they touched you. um, so like that's like the most I've got though. So maybe one of these days, eventually, I will commission Frog for an overlay. Um, and maybe they can play with the stamps and the kind of cozy den sort of thing, because I feel like they'd be able to really do it justice, honestly. Because their work is just so well thought out. They've really pushed me to become a better artist than I used to be. Um, Specifically with like my shading techniques. They've helped me with my shading techniques, as well as another streamer, uh, four clover or something. Four leaf island. I think that's what their name is. 4 Leaf Island. Um, they've helped me with some of my shading stuff too, and like kind of encouraged me both of them have encouraged me to really get out of my comfort zone um when it comes to art, and like what is like acceptable. That might not be the right word, but they've both really like pushed me as an artist, I think, and that's part of why I like watching them both. Um, is because I feel like I get a lot of valuable tips and information that I hadn't even gotten through like regular, like through going to college for art, like it's some of the stuff that I've learned from Frog is stuff that was never even remotely touched on during my days in uni. And like I don't know why I started signing with my actual name instead of like doing my little Dawn. Okay, well, there's the rat. So we can go back over to. I forgot there's titties on this. I forgot there's titties on this. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on. We can fix this. We can fix this. Because if we get rid of certain features, then it won't exist. Floraline. Hi, Floraline. There we go. I forgot that's what I was working on last. And I actually do need to work on it for like my my stuff. My stuff. Um okay. So I'm like going through my things at the moment. Because I have a Trello board that has like all my stuff. Um but I've been going through each character for Artfight and updating their toy house pages. Let's see. Okay, I've got a full image for that. Icon more or less. Page dolls. I was kind of worried. I mean, this is kind of one of them, but anywho, I need to turn up my brightness. I can't see anything. Artfights. I've yet to join that. I recommend it. It's as long as you don't like stress yourself out over it, it's really, really fun. Cause like there have been years in the past where I've really like stressed myself out over Artfight. And like the whole point of it is to just have fun and draw every day. So you really don't need to do anything like super intense. Um and like I've had quite a few friends get like major burnout because of trying to do like really intense stuff for Artfight. And like there are ones that like they only get one piece done because they just end up with major burnout. Um so like just try not to like burn yourself out if you do join it. Remember that like any form of art is the goal. Like the goal is to just make art every day. That's it. That's the goal, is to make art. To do something creative because that is a passion of yours, you know? Um so like when like I've had friends who've done pancakes as their medium of choice. So like it doesn't even have to be like traditional mediums of art. Um like you can do pancakes, you could do, in theory you could do candy bracelets and stuff too. Like if that's your like forte, you know? Um it's like a very versatile sort of thing because it's art. Art is versatile. Art can be pretty much anything. Um and it's important to remember just to have fun with it. Cuz I've burnt myself out doing art fight before. And nowadays I try not to. I don't put any stress on it. I'll pick out like maybe 5 or so at the beginning of the month, and if I get those done, awesome. If I don't, that's okay. There's always next year and stuff, you know. Um, have they announced the? They don't usually announce the theme until like the middle of the month. I want to know the theme so bad, cause like I wanna draw. Whoops, I wanna draw things. I want to draw my character in the theme because I try to do that every year. There's been a couple of times where I haven't, where like I've had my friends have like drawn character like little icon things for me in the theme. And I appreciate and I love them. There was one year that it was like the one with the mushrooms. I forget what the exact themes were, but my friend had drawn a decayed version of my character, and it's so freaking epic. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's fine, I guess. Did not mean to flip horizontally, thank you. I've been also like experimenting with different shading lately because I do a lot of soft shading, a lot of very, very soft shading. Um, and as Frog put it yesterday, sometimes you got to know the balance between hard and soft. Is your character the one on screen now, PNGtuber? Yeah. So well, not the character that my friend drew, but my friend drew a different one of my personas. Let me pull up Toy House because I think I put it on there at one point. Let's find out together. I'll just do a screen cap for this because I don't have anything else on the screen. So these are my Sona characters. I've got Cabbage, which was made by my friend Flare Kitty. They designed Cabbage for me because I love white cabbage butterflies. So this is the design they made, and I love the way that they did the wings. Um, Faye's art makes me very, very happy. I try to use Faye's pronouns interchangeably. um, if it'll go back to my personas stuff. This is Dartsy. This was a short-lived OC back when I used to go by the name Dartan Draws. But this is him. He's just a little guy. I still like him as a design. He was based off of the way I did my signature at the time, which was this little kind of one-eyed cat face. And then here's Dawn. So here's Dawn. I need to update with more of their images. But the one I was oh, I need to fix this one. Hold up. I went through and at one point and had given some of them like specific code, but I never went through and finished fixing it. But here's Marshy. There they are. So this is the one that Flare Kitty made. Flare Kitty is one of my besties. Very spooky. They are really good at like everything. Honestly. So there's Marshy, and Marshy has been like one of my characters for forever. Their name initially started out as Dreams, but then they turned into Marshy Dreams because Marshmallow was my Minecraft username. I forgot some of these pieces. Wiggles eyebrows seductively. Oh, whoa, what this? And this is the OC that came before it, Sketchy Styles, which is on here as well, with a more updated version. So this is Sketchy Styles. She draws on part of her cutie mark. So the purple she actually draws onto herself. But she was like one of the major first iterations. An alicorn, yes, exactly. This was the first drawing of her. Oh my god, that has my name. That has my birth name. That's fine. I don't really care. But I want to do another redo of this piece in particular, because this piece I did, and then I redid it years later for Inktober, and then I redid it again years later for Inktober. So I want to redo it again for Inktober or something, like some sort of thing. But then there's Pinky and Bunny. Pinky and Bunny are kind of like two sides of the same coin. Their designs are opposite, as you can kind of see. So a fox and a bunny, pink, and then she has brown just because I like the brown. But the yellow and the bluish purplish are direct opposites on the color wheel. And then I've got Red, who's a little red fox thing. That's actually kind of an evolved version of this character that I've been drawing. If I can go back to the screen. So this character was kind of evolved like into that character, but now they're two separate characters. So that's Red. That's who I call Red for Red Fox. And this is Angela. Angela is my Sonic OC, in case the style was not fully clear with the way her face is. I want to do some of the shading here, but I don't know if I will get in trouble via Twitch. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to do a little. She doesn't really have anything to show. It's just fluff. It's just fluff, guys. It's not anything weird. I promise. Genuinely. Like, those are genuine statements. It's just fluff. I still haven't made her tail either. Whoops. Alright. Now we need to do some highlighting. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe we go... yeah. I don't know. I'm just humming and hawing. That's my life, is just humming and hawing. maybe what we do is we go for a more pinkish. Maybe? No, because then that looks like she's blushing, and that doesn't fit the vibe. We'll just do that. We'll do a soft blend for that. But yeah, I'm trying to update all of my Artfight characters, which I might parse down into fewer. We'll see. If I can pull up Artfight. Because I've got a couple of humans. So I've got custom pick or make so that you can kind of pull from any of my characters on Toy House. And then I've got my character Hazel, character Sazar, Kumo, Ash, Freckles, Iris, Lyle, Nancy, and Angela, which I actually want to move Angela up higher. Because I would love to see some art of her. I might take out, I think I'm going to take out Iris this year as, I think I'm going to archive her just because I need to completely rework her design. I think I'd only have 2 or 3 if I did. I don't really have a lot of characters worth putting in Artfight. I mean, 2 or 3 is more than enough, honestly. Like I know quite a few creators who do only like a maximum of 4 characters. That way they only have to update certain ones. But I'm debating if I archive Freckles too. Cuz I kind of want to archive Freckles. Like I love him. He's one of my favorites. But I don't really care if he gets art or not. So I think I might archive him. There's also Lyle, who I don't really have a proper thing for yet either, so... But Nancy will keep, because Nancy is my only Pokemon on here. I try to have a variety, so like I've got human, fan character, and then I've got my handful of furries. Kumo is kind of the outlier in the furry group. And then I've got Nancy. And Nancy has a very, very thorough thing, but I rarely ever draw Nancy. But I do like the way I designed them. They're adorable, thank you. Yeah, it's a toss-up between if I want to keep Freckles on here or not. Because, like, I love Freckles. Freckles is my boy, and this is his wife. Also made by Flare Kitty. So, yeah, they're the best. But that's his wife. And then this is Freckles. Freckles has a lot of specific details though, which makes him like more difficult in some aspects, but easier in others, I guess. I don't know. I'll keep him on there for now just because he does have a full ref. So, and all of these guys have full refs. Sazar technically has a full but like unfinished ref in a way. The fuck is... Oh, that's his claws, right. I'm like, what is that supposed to be? Because like that's the shape of his tongue, and then that's his claws down there. Is this on Artfight website? Yes, I'm currently on the Artfight website. You can see at the top there. Yeah. There's not actually, like, I can show you. There's not actually anything there. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There's not actually anything there. There's not... Oh, you guys can't see what I'm... There's not actually anything there. Nothing. I just censored it just in case for when I sent it to a streamer. And just to like make sure, because he is a little more like humanoid-ish in his torso than most of my other like furry characters. So I just was playing it safe. Um but he doesn't have anything there. There is nothing. No peepees. No peepus. He would have a peepus though, but no peepus for him. I just remembered I have ginger ale literally right next to me. I haven't opened the can yet though, so you guys can. Do we want some can opening ASMR? Some can ASMR. Tink tink. Ooh. I always love the sound of a can opening. It's very satisfying to me. Just like the so nice. Now I just gotta be careful not to fucking spill it. Because if I spill it on my computer, I'm gonna be so upset. If it's on my iPad, it's fine. iPads are a little bit more resilient than RGB keyboards that cost like $60. I know $60 may not sound like a lot, but it is to me. Alright, what else do I need to shade? I need to do the highlights on the dark brown, if my layers will open. Heart, heart, heart. I have some emotes from I've gotten some gift subs, and one of my favorite emotes is Slush Dog. Like, he makes great freaking emotes. Like, I love this rabbit one. I want to work on emotes soon. Same. I'm getting close to affiliate. Just need a little bit more push in the viewer count, but once we get there, man, once we get there, we will have all the emotes in the world, and it'll be hella fun. Because I already have some emotes that I've drawn of some of my characters and stuff. I need to draw more of specifically Dawn, though. You'll get it. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Someday. Even if that someday is like months from now. I believe in us. I believe. Because, like, I can't do this shit without you guys, you know? So it's an us. We're in this together. I'm pulling you along onto the runaway train. that is me streaming. Hello, Catpress. Welcome back. Catpress, remind me what your pronouns are, please. Because I cannot remember what your pronouns are. I've been using they, them by default, but... Ah, cool. Cool. Many friends today. Makes me happy to see you guys. Makes me very, very happy. We are shading the beans. How does that look? It kind of clashes with the roughness of this particular edge. We're gonna soften that. I think maybe soften this side too a little bit. I'm trying not to over soften. I tend to do that. I like getting to know and learn about more beautiful people. Aw, yay! That's just such a sweet little sentiment, you know? I like to bring joy into the world, in whatever ways I can, and usually that's through my artwork. Frog had me wanting to work on overlay stuff after seeing him working on your stuff the other day. Yeah! Same! Same. Me too. Like, I want to commission frogs so bad. I don't have the money for it right now, but eventually. 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 Threat. So hyped and joy pilled. For real, for real. I'm excited to see like the finished product, honestly. Cause like Frog is just so good at that shit. Frog is just so good. I will consistently sing Frog's praises because I am just a silly little tadpole in Frog's pond. Oh, I forgot I had the assist on, so I don't have to do it on both sides. Look at me being smart. At least you have a cute overlay as well. Aw, thank you. I worked very hard on it. I have a dark mode version too. Um, because there's sometimes where I'm playing like darker games, and so that's a little bit hard to see. But I didn't want to do shading on my character, so I gave myself a little lamp, little cloud lamp. Wait, does it get? It got rid of the meow meows. Also, did that shift? Why is that shifted ever so slightly? The fuck? Okay, well I'll fix that later. But that's weird. Why did OBS, man, OBS? I'm so lucky to have Frog. I've gained many mutes from being social in their chat, and that commission is carrying my Twitch right now, lol. I feel that. Like, Frog creates a very good environment for just like making friends and having fun and just all sorts of good stuff. Like I highly enjoy Frog streams. Like it every time whenever I'm having a bad day and like whenever I'm having a bad day and I just am feeling unmotivated and like not wanting to draw, like they tend to just happen to be streaming that day, even though I know they have a regular schedule. But like I it's always like there's always like something where I'm like, man, I feel like shit today. And then Frog is streaming and I'm like, I feel less like shit. Let's draw something. It's like every single time I'm like, I need to draw something now immediately. Um Even if it's something small and like I I just love them. I love them so much. They are my top favorite streamer next to Gustly Wolf and Shan Chan. Shan Chan really like helped me really get into streaming um at the very beginning, and I do like watching their streams every so often when I get the chance. But and then Gustly Wolf, I just have my partner happened upon, and I just was like, you know what? I like this guy's vibes, and he's kind of been a little bit of inspiration for the way that I like interact with chat and everything. Because I like to keep things playful. I like to keep things good vibes, happy vibes, and generally Gustly does that too. So there's just a lot of streamers who have influenced me in my journey um over the past what like year. um I think it's only been like a year since I started doing like regular streaming. And the thing is it came out of it came out of boredom. Like the reason I started streaming was not because I want to be like a big time streamer, not because I want money or anything, but because I was bored, because I was unemployed and didn't know what to do with my life. Um and so I just started streaming because I was like, I'm doing art anyways. I might as well stream it. Uh because like at least then like if someone wants to stop by and like draw with me, then I've made an influence on someone for the day. My big inspo was my friend Juicebox. They started stream. I do follow Juicebox as well. They started streaming, and I thought it'd be nice to spend time with people. Yeah, I saw Juicebox's Juicebox's like they had put a kind of like, hey, I'm doing this with my friends on in Frog's like Twitch promo server, like in the Twitch promo chat, and I was like, hmm, let's go see, because like I liked the art styles, and that's how I found all of you guys. Yeah, right. I forgot it was you that posted it specifically. But yeah, I and obviously it works, because now I'm following you and Juicebox and oh, what was the other friend? The other friend's name? I don't remember. Was it Wubdub? I don't remember. Wubhouse. I'm like, it's Wub something. But now I follow all of you guys because I liked your vibes from that first stream that I watched of you guys, and I continue to enjoy the vibes. So you bring joy and whimsy. Joy and whimsy for the frenzies. So joy and whimsy pilled. Yes, exactly. And that's what I like. I like people who are joyful and whimsical, who kind of have that like outlook on life of like, well, I'm here, might as well make it a good one, you know? Cuz like we've all struggled with existence in some form or another. And one of the things I've learned over the years is just kind of finding your own peace in things and your own happiness. Um, and like if you manage to make others happy along the way too, then that's awesome, you know? Like at work, pretty much every day whenever I'm on shift, I will draw something on a sticky note. And I started doing that like day 1, right? And my coworkers freaking love it. They my boss has started putting like I work fashion retail, and my boss has started putting all of my little sticky note drawings up on the wall behind the register. So now like everyone can see them. It's not just like a these are just on the register for the employees to see. Everyone can see them. And I drew one the other day, and she was like, "Hey, you should put that up on the wall." And I was like, "For realsies?" I used to work in fashion retail. Nice. I mean, you know how it can be sometimes, but but yeah, it's nice to kind of bring that joy to my coworkers in a way, especially because a lot of them are going through a lot of rough life stuff right now, with family and everything. So I'm glad that I can bring some sort of joy to them in what is otherwise a pretty shitty job. Plato's Closet is a fun place to shop, not to work, lol. Yeah, understandable. I'm not going to say exactly where I work just because it's like too specific of a company. Um and I still work there, so I don't want to like, but um my coworkers go through a lot of bullshit, and it makes me happy that I can bring them some form of joy in some way. Mine's a little specific, but I know they're in a lot of places. Yeah. But like mine's a little too specific. You would probably be easily able to find. Honestly, you're easily able to find me like just on the internet. So I don't really, I don't really like hide too terribly much. I mean, like, it's out there. If someone really wants to dig and find it, they can. Lols, yeah. Squishy. Oh. No squishy for you, Coco. Has it been 60 seconds since the squishy? Since last squoosh? I can't look at, I don't think there's any 124% squishy. Whoa. By the way, if you get 0% squishy, you get a cursed drawing of my own creation. I also have fish. I have fish up. Fish is functioning. It's got a 2-minute cooldown, but oh, is it not functioning? Hello, fish. Fish. Hello. Fish. No. Okay, let me restart fish. Let me restart the fishing. Oh, it decided it wanted to update. That's great. Thanks, fish. The heck? Why is Squishy not? Ah, Squishy does have Squishy has a 60-second cooldown, and Fishy has a 120 seconds, so 2 minutes cooldown. So let's see. However, the Squishy cooldown is per person. The fish one is not. So there we go. Fish is fixed. I am actually going to change it to being... I need to get / create some custom fishies. I have yet to use it. I have some custom fishies. Let me... Once I get back into the settings, I can do that, and we'll turn this to 60 actually. So save and close. So now it should be that you get a specific fish. I still need to add a few more, and I have some that I've drawn, but let's see. You got a large chisel. Oof. If you don't know what a chisel is, chisels are from a game called Chisels. It's like a matching slotting game thing. I've played it a few times on stream. It's one of those ones that's just kind of a chill one. You got Skull Wash and Flea. Wait, these aren't bugs. Those two are from my Pokemon Black and White run that I'm probably gonna... I don't know if I want to continue it or if I want to do Deltarune this week. Oh god! Why? Hello, Franny. So, a lot of them are based off of plushies that I actually have, that I actually own. So Franny is one of the, like, bunny dreadfuls or whatever the fuck they're called, that my sibling got for me. That's a Tourette's bunny, which is why the TikTok, because I constantly, whenever I'm ticking really bad, will say, TikTok on the clock, but the party do not stop, because it doesn't. Ticks do not stop for anything. They do not care if you are in pain or not. Bumby. Summit the Dragon. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Bunny Dreadful, yeah. That's what Franny is a bunny dreadful. I've been summoned. Yeah. Here, let me pull up the cache, the custom catches. I keep saying cache instead of catch. Sans, are you okay? Sans is functioning. This is Franny. TikTok on the clock, but the party don't stop. Franny is the Tourette's bunny dreadful, which I have, and I love them. These are like a bunch of them are my emotional support stuffed animals. So But we're on custom catches for a while, so if you guys want to try and catch all of them and see all the different ones and all their different sounds and everything, you can go for it. I need the anxiety one. What's the anxiety one look like? Typing. Tap typing. Oh, little babies. I love them. They're so anxious. That's me for real, for real. Ginger ale. Sip. Okay. I need to do the highlights in her hair now. One of the things that I learned from 4-Leaf Island is fuck layer modes specifically. Layer modes suck, and you shouldn't rely on them. Because then you never learn color theory. I wonder if they have an AOS one. I don't know what AOS stands for. Possibly. They might. Apraxia of speech. I have no idea what that is. Let me Google it real quick. Because I have never heard of that. Let's see. Apraxia of speech is a speech sound disorder. Has trouble saying what he or she wants to say correctly and consistently. Neurological disorder that affects the brain pathways involved in planning the sequence of movements involved in producing speech. The brain knows what it wants to say, but cannot properly plan and sequence the required speech sound movements. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. You learn something new every day. I can only say things I've said before. I speak like a parrot. Honestly, that's kind of interesting. I can understand how it could potentially be frustrating though, so I don't want to minimize anything. Cuz me with my Tourette's, I feel. I feel. Speech loops, lol, but they're funny, I guess. Yeah. Hey, I mean, echolalia also is a thing that happens to me. I don't get many of the verbal tics for Tourette's. I have mostly physical ones. But they do happen sometimes. Specifically every time I think of Yoshi, I have the overwhelming my brain just wants to go for a solid 2 minutes at least. And it's one that I can kind of stave off, but it is one of those ones that I'm I really don't want to just yell Yoshi in the middle of the mall when I see a Yoshi. Because it just happens. Fighting your demons out here, for real. It's now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about it too hard, and now my brain and my body are need to get it out of my system. Look at what I've done. Help. They have a Pots Bunny? Aww! I get migraines when I think about my brain, lol, or think about brains. Ugh. Well, don't think about brains. I had a migraine earlier today, but I drank some coffee, took some meds, and now I'm drawing, so now I'm feeling better. Drawing, the ultimate remedy. But you may have noticed that I clear my throat a lot and I sniffle a lot. Those are my main tics for Tourette's. And they can hop off of other people. So if someone else clears their throat around me, I tend to clear my throat, and I don't usually even notice it. But I used to be picked on a lot as a kid, where teachers would be like, "Do you need to go get some water? Do you need to go blow your nose? And I'm like, no, I don't. I promise I am just having Tourette's. Having of Tourette's. Peek! I have POTS. Ah, I do not have POTS. But there's been speculation that my partner may, but they also just have like iron deficiency or something. So I don't know. But it's been a while since we've like talked about that in particular. But you know, dude, teachers really destroyed me as a. I feel they destroyed me as a kid too. Honestly, like teachers, man, teachers. Trust issue, bunny. Oh, the poor baby. Poor baby has trust issues. Yeah, when I was younger, like before I knew what Tourette's was, because I didn't know what it was and that I had it until I was like 13 at the earliest. Um, so I had no idea like what to tell people when they were like, why are you like sniffly? Do you need a tissue or whatever? Because I didn't. It was just a thing I did, and it was a thing that I had accepted about myself. But it was something that people constantly like questioned me on and was like, "Are you sick? Like what the fuck is wrong with you, you know?" um and for the longest time I didn't have a name for it. I didn't have an explanation. So I couldn't really advocate for myself. Um but then once I learned about it and knew a name for it, and I asked my mom, I was like, "Hey, I think I might have Tourette's." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you do." And I'm like, "What? What? Huh? You've known?" Because apparently my biological father also had at least some form of Tourette's. Because I am half adopted. But yeah, I was like, "Bro, why didn't you give me a name for it?" But you know. Um so now I'm able to like advocate for myself and be like, "No, I just have Tourette's." And then people are like, "What are Tourette's? What's Tourette's?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have vocal tics." And they're like, "Vocal tics, isn't that a bug?" And I'm like, "Nope, it's not a bug." I mean, tics are a bug, but you know. Had a teacher make fun of my stimming in class. I liked tapping on my collarbone, and my teacher called me a gorilla and mocked me in front of the class like, I feel that. I hate when parental figures don't tell you important medical history. Yeah, yeah. Luckily communication since then amongst my family just has generally gotten better. As I have grown up and as like family dynamics have like changed and shifted. So things have gotten better since then. Um, and it's definitely a lot more easy for me to be able to like ask and be like, "Hey, like, is this thing like, am I being silly or is this thing a thing?" And usually it's a thing. um, how are we doing on the squishies there? Nobody getting a 0%, are they? Because if you do, you get cursed. You get cursed. I have had GERD growing up, so I got heartburn often, and teachers didn't believe me and wouldn't let me get drinks of water. I hate. So I've done substitute teaching, right? I did substitute teaching for like what, 5 years now. Because like I've been doing it as I've been like searching for other jobs too. Because it's not consistent, and uh it's not great for my energy levels, but it was something that I could do semi easily. That was pretty low effort. It just is exhausting. Um, but I've been a substitute teacher for like 5 years, right? And I hate like I've always hated the power trips that teachers have when it comes to, and not just teachers, but like the whole school system when it comes to going to the bathroom and getting drinks of water. Um, like when I was younger, it was very much a like you had to ask, you had to like, it was always a struggle. The CC stopped working. Oh no. Thank you for telling me. Hello. Captions. Oh, are we back? Are the captions back? I think the captions are okay now. Sometimes the captions don't like me. Ooh, I'm trying to adjust myself. Ooh, I like moved my entire desk there on accident. All right. Yeah, let kids know they consent to their body. Let kids know they consent to their body. An adult is not in control of your body, etc. Yeah. Honestly, and like the one of the shittiest things about all of that is that like when you eventually go into college, like college professors do not expect you to like raise your hand and ask. I just piss on the teacher usually. That is the wildest first message. Oh my god. They have a chronic pain bunny. Oh, fuck yeah. Let me look at this. Oh. Hi, Trav. I forgot what your username was. Just for reference, Travin here, Green Turtle, is my cousin. So that is very, very on brand first time chat. That is extremely on brand. Oh, the chronic pain bunny is so cute. I appreciate you being here, my dude. Oh my gosh. It just caught me off guard. Guys, I should draw my OC as a baby as joke art since they're avian and would look so ugly. You should. Absolutely. Do it. Please. Please. Setting my OBS up to stream tomorrow. Aw, sick. Hell yeah. Saw you were live. Yes. Here, wait. Let me give you a follow back. That way I can be alerted when you're streaming, because yeah, cousins got to support cousins out here. By the way, my cousin here is the one who got me to 50 followers. So say thank you, Green Turtle. Say thank you to Green Turtle, everyone. For getting us there. It was really sweet. He just kind of handed me his phone with Twitch open, and I was like, "Oh, for reals? I'm gonna cry." I love my little cousins. I love them all so much. My little baby cousins. How much more hours do you need to stream for affiliate? It's actually not hours for me at this point. It is average viewers. So, minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So currently we are at 2. So we're getting there. We're getting very close. And honestly, if I keep streaming this week, which I probably will stream some more this week, then I will likely reach it. Especially with you guys all here today. Like I genuinely really appreciate it. Thought they changed it to 4. Yeah, it says 2 out of 4. So it's like technically 4, but it says minimum of 3. But then the like actual number says 4. So I don't freaking know, mate. I don't know. It's wacky. It's weird. But I'll probably, depending on how this week goes, because like I don't have work until Saturday, I'll probably end up streaming at least a few more times this week, more than normal. because, like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? You know? Um, so I'm definitely gonna be streaming some Deltarune. I might stream some Pokemon. I don't know if I'll stream anything tomorrow. I have therapy tomorrow. Um, Therapy, like, Tuesdays have become therapy days on accident. I didn't plan for it to happen that way, but it just consistently was like the times that my therapist could see me, so, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, back to the teacher power trip conversation. Um I as a substitute teacher, even I generally let kids just go. Like, I don't play the, like, stupid games, even if the district wants me to, of like, oh, only let one person go at a time, because then I have to keep track of every single person waiting in line essentially to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I don't get paid enough for that. Like, I keep track of them in that, like, I know who's, like, out at the bathroom. Like, I tend to have, like, a little, like, sheet or whatever, so that then they can sign out, so that then if anything does happen, I know who's out. But, like, unless it's like a group of kids that I know is just going to cause mischief, then I usually just say yes, because I'm like, I don't care. You have bodily autonomy. Especially because, like, most of the kids I work with are high schoolers and middle schoolers. Middle schoolers I'm a little bit more strict on. High schoolers, I don't care. I don't give a heck. Um they're, like, practically adults. They can handle going to the bathroom. And if they get into trouble on their way, that's their problem. All the squishies. But yeah, just one of those things that always has irked me as both a child and an adult. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Even if the kids are going to the bathroom to, like, do drugs and shit, it just doesn't make any sense to me to limit that bodily autonomy. And then, like, when you get to college, you become the laughing stock if you raise your hand to go to the bathroom. Like, in college, I went and forget that they always say. I'm sorry, I'm, like, going on a like, complete rant, but they always say, like, oh, they're not gonna let you get away with this in college, like, all throughout your life, like, elementary school to middle school. They're like, oh, they're not gonna let you get away with this in middle school. And then in middle school, they're like, they're not gonna let you get away with this in high school. And then in high school, they're like, they're not gonna let you get away with this in college. And in college, they're like, fuck it, you're an adult. I don't care. I hated that because college don't give a fuck. Truly, exactly. College does not care. I've literally left in the middle of class to go get meals, like, multiple times, especially because I had studio classes. So, like, nobody expected you to stay for studio classes. Not, like, the entire time, at least, and not without, like, taking stretch breaks and shit. Because that's 3 hours of working on things, of just sitting there working. And ain't nobody want to do that. Like, genuinely. Except for now I'm, like, thinking about it and being like, I should get up and stretch. Schools always make the step up seem more strict when it's the opposite. Exactly, exactly. Ugh. Stretch, stretch, stretching my beans. Ugh. My calves are, like, the worst. Ugh. They always get, like, way too tight. Thinking about what I need to do on this drawing still, because I need to do the wings and I need to do her dress. I'm debating what kind of extra things I might want to add to it as well. like background wise and shit. Because this is supposed to be like her basically just despondent. Sorry. Hold for Tourette's, please. Sorry, my Tourette's likes to be fucky wucky with my neck and my shoulders, and then it makes it really, really hard to say or even breathe. So, anywho, I need to figure out what to do with her wings. I think is going to be our next thing. Shading on white is always like one of the more tricky things to do. I kind of hate it, but you know, we'll do this. It's fine. We got this. Nice. Who's messaging me? Someone is messaging me. Wah wah wah. Da 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 da. My friends are talking about all my friends are talking about Pokemon today. My friend Ace is so sweet. Flare Kitty. They just sent I think of you when I see froggies out in the wilds, and I'm like, I'm gonna cry. That's precious. I love my bestie. I love my bestie so much, and I'm gonna cry. I love people. I love people so much. I have so much love in my heart. So much love and so many emotion. And I want everyone in the world to be happy. You know? I want everyone to be having a good time. Fun fact, Coco has been on that squishy grind from like day one, and they've gotten the squishy prizes twice now, and I applaud the dedication. I applaud the dedication. I'm so glad I switched over to StreamerBot though. StreamerBot, if you're a streamer and you like have bot commands and stuff, if you really want to like get really specific with it, use StreamerBot. If you don't really care, use Nightbot. But StreamerBot has been so good. It's such a like I used to use Mix It Up, and Mix It Up is horrible. Mix It Up always breaks, like when you try to do anything beyond very basic stuff, and even then it breaks. Ooh, 129 squishy. Very close, very close. There are some times where I'll just like yoink somebody's character if they've been doing the squishy stuff. And just do it anyways, just because I can. I'm an artist. I have free will. I have free will. I have the freest of wills. Free will. Gods. Hashtag Will did nothing wrong. Free him. Duh. Oh my god, I'm having way too much fun on stream today. It feels like Mondays are definitely the day to be. I'm gonna whack my head into the table. let me compose myself. Get a sippa. Oh, 3% squishy, be careful. Um, seems like Mondays might be the way to go for stream days. I had been on Mondays for a while. Had to switch to Tuesdays, and now I've had to switch back to Mondays. So, but it seems like generally Mondays are the days that like most people can kind of pop by, including some of the people in my life generally. So I'm probably gonna stay Mondays for the foreseeable future. Just because like everybody needs a little bit of brightening in their day. Everyone needs a little bit of dawn in their day. On Mondays. Gotta get that bright sunshiny vibes. It's funny because my siblings' nickname, like, or one of our family things is Sunshine, and I'm over here stealing all of it, stealing all the sunshine. 3% squishy and 40% squishy. 45, but close enough. It needs to be the opposite direction, actually. If I could have the correct eraser, that would be grand. What else to talk about today? There are times when I run out of things to talk about on stream. I can blab for quite a while, but we're getting to the 2-hour mark, which is generally where I start to run out of things to say. That's my issue. I don't ever know what to talk about. Yeah, you just gotta kind of blab. Do you collect physical media? Kinda. I've been definitely collecting more CDs as of late. I, however, kind of stopped because my CD player in my car broke. So, you know. But I do have like literally over here next to me somewhere is my CD collection. Oh, excuse me, lamp. If I can grab them. I have them all in CD cases. No, I've lost my music in my ears. I was tethered and now I am not. I need to be put back on my leash. Okay. So the CD cases I have right here, I forget what CDs are in these. Did I not put any of the... I didn't put any of the CDs in the CD cases. The fuck? Where are my CDs? Alright, well. That's a thing. Oh, they're on the fucking... Okay, they're on a spindle. Never mind. The CDs are on a spindle. But the CDs that I have that, like, are in my car right now are, I have... Oh, one of them I still need to go get fixed. So, it's like this whole thing. Because I have a CD player in my car, and it's broken now, but because I have a CD player in my car, I had one of those, like, I had bought off of Amazon, mistake on my part, one of those, like, window shade things that have the CD holders thing, and it, like, something in the glue or whatever melted and ruined all my CDs that were in it. Most of them were burned, luckily, so the only one that got affected was a CD that actually means quite a lot to me. It was my, so I went to a Ninja Sex Party concert with my dad, and got the Under the Covers CD because it's my favorite, because it has Danny's cover of The Last Unicorn on it. And I freaking, if you know anything about me, I love The Last Unicorn. I would die. I would kill for anything Last Unicorn related. Like, I love unicorns. Unicorns are my thing. And so it got some of the like glue or whatever on the CD, and I tried to clean it off, but it did not work. I still need to take it into the game shop because I know they have a cleaning thing that could probably fix it. But guess what song it specifically skips over? Yes. The Last Unicorn. It skips over The Last Unicorn. Out of all of the songs, it skips over The Last Unicorn, and it made me so upset. But it is hopefully fixable. I just haven't gotten to it because I don't even have a thing to play it on anymore. My computer doesn't have a CD drive or anything, so it's whatever. But yeah. Let me catch back up on chat. Juice made me a mixtape on cassette, and Canadia made me a mixtape on CD of songs we both like. I love my friends. Aw, that's so good. Some of my friends have been getting into mixtapes and stuff like that. My friend, what is their username? I don't remember their usual username. Or his usual username. He, him pronouns for that, for him. Facebook Marketplace sells a lot of CD players. Honestly, maybe. I mean, we technically have a CD player. It's just like this big old thing. And I don't use CDs enough to really warrant it. But I have thought about it. As for the other CDs, the other music CDs I have are I have the Arcane Season 2 soundtrack on CD, because when I saw that, I was like, mine, immediately, mine, because Arcane, my freaking beloved. Like, I spent 24 hours on a piece of Victor, like, and I'm still working on the hoodie that I've been working on for months that I have not touched in a few weeks, maybe even more than that. But Arcane, my beloved, and there are so many artists I love on the Season 2 soundtrack. Like, when I saw who was like featured on it, I was like, holy shit. So it's my favorite CD, and that one's actually in my car right now. Very, very carefully cared for in its case, because I'm not fucking with bullshit like that again. Oh. My stream preview broke. Are we good? We're good. Okay. I'm just like, I saw like it break on my screen and was like, hello? Donna making a new Sona. Ooh, yay! Yippee! I love when people make things and then tell me about it. It brings me joy. I'm just gonna do this whole like section darkened, shadowed. But Griffin, feel free to share like if you have a work in progress like thing or something. Feel free to share it in the share on stream chat in the Discord. By the way, if you're not part of the Discord already, because I know I've got a few folks in chat that are not normally active in chat around today. If you want to join the Discord, you can. There is no obligation to, but it does let you know when I am streaming, and when stream schedules change and stuff. So it has the stuff. I have the Discord as a mod only thing just because of how many creeps I've gotten recently. But it's there. 1% off, dang. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few creepy individuals recently, so I've made the Discord command be mod only. But yeah, if there's no pressure to, but it does let you know when I'm streaming, when I cancel streams, and I always have the streams as events as well, so that then it's like in your time zone. That way, you're not having to try and do math in your head because who likes that? Let me go get a pic of Quincy. Yeah! Heck yeah. Clown dog. I love clown dog. Clown dog. Clown. Clowns in general. Clowns in general are very funny. It feels like something my sibling would say. Goodness gracious. Here, give me just a moment. The tickaroos be tickin'. Coco! Coco, oh my gosh. Coco, you got it. Coco, you got it. So Coco, send me the ref of whatever character you want me to draw for you. This is Coco's third time getting it, by the way. This is Coco's third time. I love it. I do love Coco's characters. Coco's characters are all very fun to draw. So I am not upset in the slightest. They are all very, very fun to draw. I end up doing like way more than just a regular doodle because it's just so much fun. How's stream going? Volumes need adjusting. Everybody hydrated and taking stretches. Make sure you guys take a little stretchy. Gotta stretch your bones. Gotta make sure that those bones are wiggly enough. Gotta make sure that you are squishy and soft. Ugh. Oh, the biggest stretch. Ugh. I'm actually gonna take a proper little stand-up break. The only ref I have of the bean has another OC in it. I don't have a single art of them yet. Yeah, that's fine. Just specify which character it is. That's all. Like, that's totally fine. Any sort of drawing is fine. I have a pic of Quincy. Where do I put her? Into the show on stream chat. Or live on stream chat. So I will at you. So that then you know which chat I'm talking about. Let me actually change that to share on stream rather than live on stream. Because share on stream is more accurate of a title. So I'm going to take a real quick break because I am too warm, so I need to go figure out the temperature situation in our house. Because both my parents are out for the moment, and so like our house gets fucky-wucky with the thermostat being connected to their phones and stuff. So I need to go check on that. and also check on my laundry too. So I will be back in a bit. I'm gonna zoom out so that then like that's actually on display. But I will be back shortly. Alrighty, let's see. It's in the same channel I've been using. Like I said, you're free to choose either one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let me... Aw, Gay Griffin, the clown dog is so cute. I love them. I love. Open link, please. Please and thank you. If I could see where my stuff is. There it is. This is Griffin's clown dog, and I love them. So cute. I love the colors that you've picked out. The pink and the green. Pink and green are always such good colors together, honestly. Doggy. Yeah. It's so cute. I love it. Makes me want to work on my Warrior Cats OC. I'm still working my way through the Warrior Cats books. I am on chapter 24 of the second book. Let me grab... Oh, little guys. Okay. Let me grab that just so that then I have it for later. 2, small whip, only the correct markings needed to be added. There's visual notes for both. If any are confusing, I can elaborate. Gotcha. Gotcha. Noted. If you have a Toy House page for either of them, if there's like anything additional on their Toy House pages that is, Coco, then that would be appreciated too. But optional. That's optional. Sorry, my stuff feels like all over the place right now with how many tabs I have open. Because I do not need this many tabs open. Left, and the other one is named Null. Embodiment of time, and embodiment of space. Ooh, that's sick. That's sick. Alright. Back to arting. Fun fact, the fine arts club at my high school is called the Fart Club. In all legit seriousness, it's called the Fart Club. Has been for years. The art teachers at my old high school are like literally the best. They continue to be mentors for me as I've grown as a person. It's kind of wild to think about. Scratches my back. Ugh. The only thing me and Juice call fan art fart. I mean, that's fair too, honestly. The only thing I'll say is the lines on their back are placeholder for the markings that's intended to be there, which is the runic letters under. Gotcha. The lines on their body. I read that as back. Their body. Okay. Yeah. I see. Sick. I will do that probably off stream just because I want to finish this up first. But I will do that off stream. And I'll let you know if I have any questions whilst drawing them as well. I never know like how exactly to have my mic next to me because there are times where I accidentally hit it with my pencil. Sip. Remember to sip. Okay. I want to do one. Oh wait, I hadn't finished the feathers. I'm actually gonna change the playlist ever so slightly to a slightly different playlist. Still same vibes, just different, just more variety. Do finger guns. Press your thumb to your chin, and your mic should touch your fingertips. That's how to measure mic location. Oh, I see. Ended up moving mine to the left side so I don't bump it with the pencil anymore. The way that my desk is set up, I can't move it to the left side. Make sure the right side of the mic is facing you. I see. Wait, what? Also, how many times am I going to get lucky? I had 131 before, then got that extra 1% the squishy after. That's twice now that happened. Yeah, you have insane luck, Coco. Yeah, I try to remember to keep the correct side of the mic facing me, but like, because I didn't know that was a thing when I first started. I had no idea. And like, it was like, when I found out, when I realized it, I was like, what? There's a correct side of the mic? That's ridiculous. So I try to keep my stuff uh properly now, as I've learned more about sound. I also learned that there's a setting to like up the quality of your sound output in OBS. So that's a thing. And I like changed it, and my partner was like, "Oh, yeah." Cuz my partner was complaining about it being too quiet. And I think generally it still is probably pretty quiet on the output side, but I have no idea. I don't pay attention, and nobody has told me since. So, oh. Bing, 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 bing. But yeah, I've learned a lot since starting streaming. Um, like it's been very very interesting to me, a very wild ride. Um, it's like I wanted to do streaming like forever ago, but I never had the patience or the time for it. And now I'm like starting to actively slow down more. Um, like and kind of enjoy the moment more, cuz like I'm somebody who has generalized anxiety disorder. Yippee. Um and for like the longest time, everything has always felt very rush. Like eating, you gotta rush. Going through like museums and shit, you rush through them. That's kind of how my life has always been. Um, but like being with my partner has kind of taught me to slow down more. Um, Especially like when it comes to we went to a museum recently, both me and my partners. Um, we went to a museum, and for the first time in like forever, I had that moment of realization that not everything has to happen quickly. That like going through a museum is about learning and taking in the information, which is something I so desperately crave to do. I just never really knew how to. Because whenever I go to museums with my family, we tend to go through them pretty quick. Um, my parents just generally didn't want to stop and like wait for us kids to like read a thing or whatever, and like people like being conscious of people around us, um and like they're like being small, honestly, like being small as like like not an inconvenience to others, which is something I've learned more of. I'm allowed to take up space. I'm allowed to feel whatever I feel. And that's something I feel like I haven't like had before in a lot of ways. Um and so going to this is so sweet. Thanks. Going to a museum with my partners for like the first proper time, where it was stuff that like it was a science museum, so it was content that was more catered towards the two of them rather than me, where like I would spend my time in like an art museum, and I could spend hours in an art museum, but I never really knew what to do with myself when it came to science museums and stuff like that. Um, but going with my partners and just slowing down and reading all the information and actually being given the time to process it that was a new feeling for me. That was a new experience that has changed a lot of how I've been going about things, including eating. Like, I, because of my anxiety, I tend to eat really fast. And just generally in my household, my family eats pretty fast. Um, but I went out to dinner with my partner, and as I've been working through fucking therapy shit, as I've been working through therapy shit, um, I've started doing like the parts therapy thing, where you basically are like, part of me is really anxious and really overwhelmed right now, and that is okay. But there's also a part of me that wants to enjoy this moment. There's a part of me that wants to enjoy having this, and like giving yourself that space to do so is important. Um, and that has really like helped me a lot, I think, is having that kind of like, yes, a part of me is like recognizing a part of me is scared out of my mind right now. There's like so many different things going on at once. I'm having to pay attention to the fact that there's children running around, that there's like that it's difficult for me to hear because my audio processing is shit. Um, but the thing is, I had my partner with me, and the thing about having my partner with me is a lot of times they can help me take care of that shit. Like, they are really really good about helping me when it's a uh, loud environment, because they know I have audio processing difficulties. They know that it's something that I struggle with in noisy environments. And so they know that when I look at them, I need them to like specify to me what's needed or what's being asked, because my brain can tune into their voice much easier, and their way of speaking much easier than I can anyone else's. So like when waiters ask me like, "Hey, what would like they'll like say something," and I'm like, I have no fucking clue what they just said. I will look directly at my partner and be like, "Help." Like, just all I have to do is look at them, and they will repeat stuff for me. Uh and it's like one of the sweetest things. But it's all that to be like, I allowing yourself to slow down, to exist, to feel, and like just be, is such an important skill to learn, especially right now in our current world climate of go, 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 get things done. Like, it's important to slow down and remember that life is a journey, life is a process. It is not something that you should speed through. Same, I do that with my mom. If a waiter asks me something, I don't know how to respond, so I look at her and she helps. Yeah. And like my family like generally does that for me as well. Um oh no, I did all that shading there and it wasn't on assisted. It's okay, I didn't like it anyways. Oh my gosh. Let's see if white looks. Yeah, white'll work. Okay. I'm like, I was not vibing with the color yellow there. It's fine though. But learning to slow down is like important. Hold on, human that just walked in. Sorry, my sibling came in. What did you think of Quincy? Quincy was lovely, lovely baby. People in chat also liked Quincy, so very cute. I like the green and the pink together. Green and pink are always a poggers combination. Very cute, very very cute. Want to shove Quincy in my mouth, affectionate. But yeah, slow down, enjoy life, enjoy that cup of coffee in your hands, enjoy the muffin that you eat for breakfast. Enjoy the small moments, because that's where it really matters. Enjoy the small moments of your pet doing something silly, or like sitting there. Just enjoy life. That's what life is truly about, is just enjoying things. And yeah, there's going to be stressful moments. That's to be expected. And there's going to be moments where you're going to be like, man, life sucks. But, well, everything is like reconnecting to chat. We good? We Gucci? Twitch, are you having a stroke? Are we okay? Okay. I'm like, I'm getting all sentimental and sweet up in here, and Twitch is like, I don't want you to. I'm a very sentimental, very emotional person. I have a lot of emotions. I always have. And learning how to accept them has been quite the journey. It's been something that I didn't know I needed to do. And now I'm doing it. Life advice with Dawn. Love yourself. Accept yourself. Yeah, that's good enough shading. Good enough highlighting, I mean. This is highlighting, not shading. Ooh, big stretch. 42% squeeze. Eventually, once we can get redeems, I will have a hello button and a goodbye button. Oh, some of you that are in here, you don't know this yet. Hold on. Let me do a thing real quick. Where's the fucking where's the VIP chatters? Where's that fucking setting? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? I'm here, by the way, as I'm just playing games. Ah, nice. Wait, you have VIP? I know. I have VIP right I'm trying to find the setting because I can't remember where it is. I can't remember. Where the heck is my VIPs? I don't remember which setting it's under. There's so many different freaking settings. It's a little annoying. I don't know if I can like right click on you guys and set you to VIP. Cuz I definitely want to set Cat Press and Floralion and stuff cuz I have slots still. I have slots. I just don't remember where it is. Fuck. Roles manager? Roles manager. Haha. I found it. Okay. Door. You VIP. Save. Now you're a VIP cat. I think I'm going to set VIP as a redeem when VIP becomes available for me. I do it for the people who like are consistent viewers. That way I can kind of keep track of the people who are like regulars and stuff. That way I can be like, ah, yes, I know exactly who you are, even if I don't fully remember. Because it matters to me. And I've got like 12 slots still, so. But I like making people who like come in and are here like often enough VIPs now that I have the option to. It also gives you access to a special command. There are a lot of slots for VIP. So, I think it's follower based, and then it caps at 100 is what I believe is the thing. So I have 50 followers, and it has me set at 20 as my cap. So it's like not a lot of slots, but like it's enough for me, at least for right now. It might change in the future, but I wanted to do it just now so that then you can do this. Because VIPs can pet that dog. VIPs can pet that dog. So now Capress and Flora Lion can pet that dog. Eventually I want to make my own little animation for the pet thing, but it is a it is a pre-made thing. I also have oops. So eventually I'll make a proper asset of my own for it, but it makes me very happy right now. And that's oh, sometimes the boop doesn't work. sometimes it breaks. I still need to figure out a fixed version for that. This is so cute. The boops are gonna eventually be the like check-in buttons. So eventually that'll be migrated into just being the check-in button. But it brings me joy. It's joyful and whimsy. It brings me joy, and that is what matters. And fun fact, I am my species is all over the place. If you can guess what my main species is, you get a gold star. And by that I mean you get nothing but my praise and approval. Holy serotonin boost. Truly serotonin boost. Truly a serotonin boost. For me and for you. But if you can guess what my main species is, you get my praise and approval. Foxwolf. Close, but also not. Kinda, sorta. Not quite, though. There is one specific species that I based the majority of this character's design off of. Red panda. I will accept that guess, but I will not say whether or not it's correct. Squirrel. No, not a squirrel. I know, the tail kind of gives me kind of squirrely, but I am technically a red panda. I like to call myself a red panda dog, fox, dragon. Don't ask where the dragon comes in. Who fucking knows? But you can pet that dog. And I am that dog. Just generally. I want you all to know that the the pose for my PNGtuber here with the legs, that was difficult to do. Did you animate the hand? I did not animate the hand. So, there you go. So that particular hand is just one that I grabbed for free, but it should be in that directory. Oh no, that link is wrong. That link is wrong. I forgot to fix it. That link is wrong. Because I used to, that used to be the correct link, but now it is not. Because I changed the link and I forgot to update shit. Okay, let's try this again. Here. There you go. That's the correct link. Oh, I need to fix that. I need to fix like everything. Okay. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Erp. Oh, where's the other one that I know is in here somewhere? Hey, clear chat category. Toy house is fine. Socials. Socials needed to be fixed. It's not a great stream without a little bit of scuff. Ref is fine. Pronoun check is fine. Kofi's fine. Discord's fine. Directory's fine. That one is not fine. This one's for a later thing where you can change what playlist I'm listening to, but there we go. Because I have this one that lists off playlists. What is it? Is it playlists? It is. Oh, it's not even enabled. JK. That's not enabled. There. Manually does it. So those are the playlists that eventually I'm gonna have a change the playlist redeem, or you can change it to one of those playlists that are on there. But yeah, I try to keep everything I use like quote unquote open source. Like I don't gatekeep anything because that's just is icky, and it's easier to just be like, hey, go look over here, see if you find what you need. If you don't, yell at me. And I will find it and give it to you. Cause like I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the stream stuff I do without the help of other streamers. Like I would not have any semblance of understanding without other streamers helping me. So I like to try and keep everything like hey, this is what I use and everything. So all right, let's do this. I want to grab her gold because she does have a gold bracelet on her arm, on her wrist. No, it's not on her wrist. I moved it to her hand. It's on her hand. She has a gold ring. And so I want it to be an element here in this particular outfit of hers. In case you didn't notice, she's an angel. Wow. But yeah, so let's see here. We need, I'm actually going to turn off that for now just so that then I don't have to deal with the colors. But I want to keep things mostly kind of pastel-y. I also want to do the drawing assist, that way I don't have to draw the same thing over and over. 120% squeeze. Also, guys, if you have any music recommendations at the moment, or like songs that you think I should listen to, please do like let me know, because I'm always looking for new music to listen to and everything. So I am very open to music suggestions. Yeah. So if you have any suggestions, do send them my way. Do you want some of my playlists? Sure. I will take whatever. I think links are allowed in chat. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have no idea. Let me double check. Links are allowed in chat. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check that before anyone tried to do that. Do you want some of my playlist? Blackout Days. I have not heard of that. Do you listen to Marina? Yes, I do. Could give you Starlings and a swaggy song. Bet. Okay, we will listen to this one first. I will turn up the volume on my end so I can actually hear it properly. Ooh, it's very, very clowncore. Very medieval core. Dropped a new album and it's pretty nice. Oh, sick. Blackout Days in Marina. Okay, I will keep that notated in my brain. Ooh. Princess of Power is the album. Ooh, interesting. I will have to look. I'm vibing with this, though. I cannot understand the language, but the vibes are great. It's Russian. Ah. That makes sense. Yeah. Looking at the text, yeah. Didn't know you were playing anything either. Could you turn up the music just a smidge? Oh. Sometimes it's like fucky wucky. I did change some stuff recently, so if you cannot hear it now, then let me know. Because I do always be playing music. Because otherwise I'd go insane. You guys have just been sitting here like in practically silence. Why didn't you tell me? There it is. It's like 10% of your talking voice. That's interesting. Cause like on my end, it's like different. You have to tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. It's not something I have specifically checked. Think it's good? Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes the volume stuff is fucky wucky. Right? This is good. Dude, this is reminding me of my friends of one of my party members in my D&D campaign that I'm part of. It very much gives his vibes, honestly. I might have to send it over to him. I want to know what this song is like about. Hold on. Let me I can't copy paste it. No. I can't copy paste the name. Let me copy the paste the name. Freaking Spotify. I guess I will never know. I got you. I can tell you. Please, please do. I want to know like the general premise of the song. Cause that's a fucking poggers song. I like that. Let me add to like songs because I'm never gonna be able to type that. The song's name is The Soldier of Love, so he just sings about love. In the chorus, it's like, help me, I'm the soldier of your love. What should I do? Tell me, please, I don't. I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet and good. I love that. I am adding that to one of my personal playlists. Where is it? That's I'm gonna cry. That's so good. That's so good and precious. Okay. Blackout Days. We'll do that one next. Hopefully I clicked the right one. Ooh. Y'all coming in with some good recommendations. So one of these days I'll figure out how to set up requests. Oh, I've heard this song before. I just was not recognizing it. I've heard the song a few times. But I will keep it playing because obviously tasty. Tasty shit. I got a widget that does it really well if you want it. Yeah, absolutely. I would very much appreciate it. I personally use Spotify because I don't have like YouTube Premium or whatever. But I'm very open to suggestions. Now playing the ultimate tool for your stream. Alright, let's see. It's for Spotify. Ah, sick yeah. Sick yeah? Words? Fuck yeah and sick at the same exact time. That's totally how words work. Alright. Let's see. Suddenly Canada. Ooh. That's sick, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Oh, I'll have to set this up after stream. I'll set that up later. Sorry, Canadian. Yeah. I was like, are you saying a person's name or a place or the place? But yeah. If you need help, let me know, lol. It seems pretty straightforward, at least from a glance. So, should be okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Us streamers gotta stick together. Yeah. I appreciate you. I'm gonna cry. I'm feeling so loved right now. Let's crash OBS and hold hands. Truly. OBS hates me. Fish fear me. Women love me, fish fear me. Actually, I mean, I don't know. Do women love me? I guess I haven't been with a woman in a while. Wow. Ugh, good point, Dawnbot. Stretchies. I also want to figure out eventually how to do a like custom chat box, and like some of the stuff that Frog was saying about like chat layouts and stuff. I was like, oh shit, you right. But I also my character, just like yours, Cat, is not reflectable. So, whoops. I mean, it possibly could be. Hold on. Let's find out. Let's crash OBS together. Sigh, yeah. Willwood concert and then debut. Ah, sick. Busy in June. Bestie, it is June. Did you mean July? Because it currently is June. I hope you know that. Let's see. Transform. Flip horizontal. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know. That looks weird to me. That looks strange to me. Does that look strange to y'all? Because I kind of forgot to flip. I kind of forgot to flip stuff whilst I was making it, and I kind of hate it. And it's not really a flippable design either. Not just different, but it's just I can't fucking read. It's just different, but not super strange. Yeah. To me, I can see the imperfections. But I mean, my design isn't flippable anyways, so. Yeah, because my paws are specific colors. My paws, my toe beans. So. June, I don't know. Yeah, I know, sobbing. Makes sense for how it's sitting, but Flip doesn't got a pillow to chill on. I mean, I can flip the pillow itself too. So the way that I have things currently is like the most unoptimized thing in the fucking world. They're all pieces. They're all different pieces. They're all different pieces. Everything's a different piece because I'm so freaking particular. I'm so particular and picky that everything is its own piece. I can move anything. Then you can customize. Exactly. But I'll honestly probably make a flattened version at some point. Maybe I'll change my background again for the 4th time. Who knows? This is why I want to commission Frog for an overlay, because they would do it so much better than me. Oh, what have you added to Quincy, Gay Griffin? I forgot to change the songs again. Hold up. Who else were we needing to listen to? Starling's playlist. If it will open in the correct application, please and thank you. You're supposed to open it. Why are you not opening in Spotify itself? The fuck? Open in Spotify. Open in Spotify. I'm clicking the title and dragging it over to Spotify, the app. Because it's freaking... Why it no open? Incorrect object. What happened? How do I... Maybe I just go find you. Blip. There we go. Alright, let's see. Bloop. Ooh, starting off great. His playlist is so long, it's really up to you. His ref also has a QR if you need to QR code it. Nah, I got it. How long is the playlist? Only 80 songs. Amateur. Lighthearted. Lighthearted and playful. Let's see. Where's like my longest fucking playlists because I have over 100 playlists. I'm looking through my OC playlist. Longest so far is 52 songs. But I know there's somebody with more. There has to be. "68 songs, but that's kind of a like overall world one. My playlist is 17 hours and growing. I did just clear a lot of songs on his playlist also. I highly recommend shuffle for his playlist. I will shuffle. I will hit shuffle. Yeah, I think my largest OC playlist is 52 songs. I think. I'm still clicking through all of them. I didn't even take note of which one was the 52 songs one. Pixel Watson is my fan character for Ghostbusters, and they've got 52 songs. Most of them being, well, some of them are Ghostbusters. Most of them are like kind of 80s like stuff. But I've got literally over 100 different playlists on my profile that are public. So, yeah. I also have folders within folders in my playlist. So, what was the other thing? The other thing was Marina. Marina, my beloved. Princess of Power. Huh. Contissimo. Contissimo. Please. What could this song possibly be? Okay. Sent the pic of Quinn. Ah. Oh wow! Quinn has blue on him now. Them? Him? It? Quinn has blue. Open link. Oh, come here, screen capture. Quincy has blue on them now. There's blue. I like the diamonds. The diamonds are cute. And the little like cheek floofs. It's nice. It's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually like my old branding colors. Because my old branding colors used to be magenta, cyan, and green. Okay. I actually quite like this song for potentially being for this character I'm drawing right now, Angela. Marina's stuff is just always a vibe. Always and forever a vibe. One of my favorites of Marina recently has been Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land. That one's been one of my favorites. I'll add it to the queue. Agreed. Also love Cupid's Girl. Nice. I'll make sure to take a listen to it. I need to just sit and listen through both albums properly. But I do quite like this one. All of my old faves are coming out with new music lately, and I'm like, yes, yes, get it, girlies. Because like with Kesha and Joyride, and then Lady Gaga with if I can think, Abracadabra and stuff. Like, I'm excited for more Keisha. Her album drops July 4th. Oh, sick. I love. Great. Every time I say love, every time I say I love and like stop, my brain just goes to the fucking Repo song. I love. Every time. Every single fucking time. Yes. Repo song. It's not really a Repo song. It's just a normal song that somebody sang whilst being silly on Repo. Let me find the clip actually. Okay. I have it pulled up. Let me grab the screen cap and turn this up. Hopefully I don't explode your ears.
Tomorrow and dreaded, I'll set it, but again and again. I love, 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 I love.
It is my favorite thing in the world. But every time I say I love, my brain supplies that unprompted. So now it's forever in y'all's brains too. Trying to get back as fast as I can. Wonder what the actual song was. It is called Chest Pain by Malcolm Todd. That's what the actual song is. It's actually a pretty decent song. I am not my body, not my mind and my brain. Not my thoughts or feelings, I am not my DNA. The stars in the sky. Do I know how to shade metal? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yeah. Not drawing assist. I wanted a clipping mask. Thank you. Dreams in a modern land. I'm trying to get back as fast as I can. Oh, dang, it's already 4 o'clock. Yeesh. We're kind of over time, but I honestly kind of want to finish drawing this first. At least, like, drawing, like, the main stuff. I still don't know if I want to do her eyes or not. I've been, like, sitting here debating it. I don't even know what color her eyes are. What color what fucking color did I make her eyes? Toy House, please. Please, Toy House. Thanks. Alright. Fan characters, Angela. She doesn't have a set eye color. It's greenish. Gonna have to head out as well. Have a great rest of stream. Thank you, Floralion. I appreciate you coming by. I do want opinions though. Do I do let me get on the right layer here. Oh, I think I do. I think I do give her pupils. I think it gives a little more of like holy shit. Cuz that's the feeling here is holy shit. Bye, Floral. Have a good rest of your day. So I think I need to add her eyeballs. So we'll do that real quick. And I'm actually going to do drawing assist because they are going to be even. Actually, I liked this, but I need them to be slightly eater. So I'm actually gonna. I should know never to do assisted for eyes. What song is this? Ooh. Ooh. I like this one a lot. That's a good song. Cat Press, you have good taste in music. Puts you in hydraulic press for 132% squishy. Yes, I put you into hydraulic press and juice your insides. Everyone has fruit inside them, don't they? Right? Surely everyone. One of my, for context, one of my OCs has oranges inside of them. Yummers! I actually want to make these both slightly smaller. Oops. Yes. Yes, feel pain, my OC. Feel pain and suffering. I kind of want to make them even smaller, honestly. If I do, I have to, like, fix the alignment. Yes. Yes, the Trump. Coco, stop exploding. No explode. No exploding. No! Coco always explodes in my chat. That's just their default, cat. Cat! It's still wrong! Cat! Holy shit! What? That is the most comical one that has ever happened. All right. Let me write down some stuff because now I have multiple to keep track of. So, 132% squishy rewards for Coco and Cat Press. So, Cat Press, if you have an OC of yours that you would like me to draw for you, please send me the ref. You can send me in DMs or in the Discord, whatever works for you. but I will draw them off stream. But you get a doodle drawn, and that doodle may be like way more complicated than just a doodle, because I draw what I want when I want, free will and all that. But yeah, so feel free to send me a ref of a character, and I will draw them eventually. I will draw them within the next week. It was meant to be. We're listening to your playlists, and you fucked up the word squishy multiple times. Is this even enough? It is. We can request songs? Kind of. Yeah. I just it's a Dawn taking suggestions thing, not so much a request songs. Not yet, anyways. Kat gave me a thing to set up for request songs, so eventually you will. But yeah, Coco, if you have any song suggestions, do drop them in chat. I am open to song suggestions. Can we have Squall Goes to the Water Isle? All right. Is that like the name of the song, or is... Sent you the children lol. Awesome. Whoa. Sick. Ooh. Ooh. I love Spectre's ref. Just pointing. Me too, bestie, me too. I'll probably... Huh? I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to think on it. It's a YouTube only. I don't want to try and set that up right now, Coco. So sorry. I'll listen to it later though. Tenya is the birdie guy, right? Yeah. I do like Tenya. Funky little bird. Second is an Ina barbecue OC. And the third one is a Rain World OC. Oh, I see. Okay, let me write down Coco's suggestion for a song. The music caught me off guard for a second there. Squall Goes to the Water Isle. I will listen to that later. Personal favorite song. So I have a work in progress Ina OC that's based off of I just combined two of my other OCs, so it's not like specifically made with the Ina universe in mind. It's just like the Ina Sona sort of thing. But yeah, it was just for little fun, having fun with it. But anyway, back to traumatizing the characters. I feel like she needs like a that thing in animes where they like have the like I don't even know what it's technically called. Um let's see, it would be under her hair but over her eyes. Where it's like the like woo, you know? That thing. However, that's like not even, it's not over everything it needs to be over. No, do not clipping mask that, thank you. Ooh, color burn? No. Oh, linear burn might work. Yeah. Maniacal laughter. Me maniacal laughing it is not a yeah. Okay, I actually want to grab this color because what I want to do is I forgot to add some shading onto her chest here. You might notice Starling's playlist is very anarchist. Yes, I see. Good. So you can have kind of rougher shading for the tatas, the titters. I just realized I need to turn off the E so I can, yeah. What, me shading? No, never. Because that dress is going to be at least somewhat see-through. So it does need to have shading underneath that I didn't think about. I'm so vibing with this music. It's so good. She has a little bit of chub to her. Because all the best characters have a little bit of chub. There we go. Yeah. All right. Put that back on. All right. A gazillion layers later. And we will make that slightly see-through. Like yay-ish. And then I actually want this to be purplier. And then that can merge down. This clipping mask, and then we will grab this color and we will actually make it darker. And then thank you for all the compliments, smiles. Tee hee. I like making friends. Oh, there's like a single pixel of there's a single pixel of ick. A single pixel of ick. No. Where's the layer? Where's the layer? Single pixel of ick. Every so often that happens to me and I'm like, no. Okay, I'm gonna make, ooh, wrong layer. No, right? No, wrong layer. We want this layer. Just because, like, futzing with some of it is easier than futzing with other bits of it. And actually, I'm gonna do this a different way. Because I need the brown on, like, pretty much all the rest of it. Not that it really does much, but you know. We're almost done with this though. We're so close. I don't want to end stream until it's finished, honestly. Yeah, cuz like the only other thing I would do for colored line art is to do her face, which is very little, and do the part on her biddies. Oh, about to justify somebody to. We're close, guys. We're close. I'm actually gonna switch to my hard edge brush. Am I on the right layer? I am. Yippee! My yippee was very mid there because my throat decided to be fucky wucky. There you go. There's a proper yippee. It's funny, I can go really quite high pitched and then also really quite low pitched. Like if I have a chance to like stretch my vocal cords beforehand, I can get like really low, like very low. I can usually get lower than this, but I need to stretch my voice a bit more than I do for streaming. But I there's this one song that I can usually sing pretty well. Let's find it. Nope, not what I meant to. This one. So this particular song starts out really slow. Think of holding a bubble in your throat. Yeah. Whenever I do it, I have to do the hum thing of like like so that then it like actually goes low enough, because like I can feel that it like actually does something, but I also feel like self-conscious to do it on stream. So here, give me just a moment and I will let the beginning of this song play, because it does take a while to get to the good bits. I had to fix my microphone there. Don't make me cry now. Aw, don't cry. Here, we'll skip forward a little bit. I forget exactly where the point is in this song, because this song is 8 minutes long. But it has like the coolest drop. The earth of me. My partner actually is the one who discovered this song, and both of us learned how to sing it really, really well, or at least I try to. I feel a little self-conscious trying to do so on stream right now, though. Listen to Marbles next. It makes me cry. Will do. Left in my glass to that last good man's grace. He's left me at last. And I laugh, and I laugh. 'Cause laughing right now, it's all that I have. Says as a hand slaps my face and I stand and say, no good man, Grace, I can't do this again. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. I can't do this, you don't understand. Oh, sleep now. Oh, she pleads. You're not a coward 'cause you cower. You're brave because they broke you, yet broken, still you breathe. Breathe, just breathe. Singing with you, girly pop. Yes, absolutely. And I forgive them at last 'cause I know, oh, I know you are in the earth of me. You are in the earth of. I can't. I'm I feel weird belting out these notes, knowing my family can hear me. Time, yes, I know. I can't like switch very easily. It's unfortunate. I also can't hold out that long. I love this part though. The guitar is like, oh, so good. It's a very yummy song. And you're all mine. Let's dance together, you and I. 'Cause I'm not trapped with you, you see. You're the one who's trapped with me. 'Cause I've been here so many times before. Don't you think I look pretty? Curled up on this bathroom floor. Where you see weakness, I see wit. Sometimes I fall to pieces just to see what bits of me don't fit. When I stand, oh, those folks will run and tell my tales of what I've become. They'll speak of me, oh, in whispered tones, and say my name like it shakes their bones. Together, so close, we're sharing breath. Now I'm leading, doesn't that just scare you to death? I'm all yours, and you're all mine. Let's dance together, you and I. You see, You're the one who's trapped with me. Oh, I can't. Trying to fucking belt out the song. I feel silly, but also like I love this song so much. Ugh, that kind of fucked up my throat a little. Not gonna lie. Ugh. All right. Mm. Thank you for indulging me in my nonsense. I appreciate it. Everyone needs a little belting out your heart to a song time. I'm trying to add another like mid highlight tone here because her legs just feel too flat to me. $129. I swear, if Griffin also gets a squishy, like I'm gonna explode alongside Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs? I almost called them Cocoa Puffs. It's a lighthearted comment. Lighthearted. I love it. I love it all. Aww. The song is really sweet. Quincy is done? Oh, hell yeah. The song. The song is so. Mm. Holy shit. This song. Damn. I'll get to your stuff in a minute, Gay Griffin, because this is. Ooh, hitting hard in the feels. I was looking up the lyrics real quickly because I wanted to look more closely at them. Oh, the violin. Aww. I'm gonna cry. The Amazing Devils songs are just always so poetic. Like, oh my gods. Oh. I'm literally getting goosebumps. stream going emotional. The thing is, this like reminds me of me and my partner. I'm gonna cry. I am crying. What am I saying? I am crying. My partner is actually like away at the moment, and they've been away for like the past few weeks. So I'm like extra emotional thinking about them. Look at what you've done, Kat. You've made me cry on stream. Fucking crying. Oh my god. You did. You did warn me. I was mostly prepared. This is the note we're ending stream on. Like, because I've pretty much finished this. Other than like background and additional little things, but crying. Oh my god. I honestly needed it. Your cats are with you in their stinky glory, at least. Truly. Truly. Stinkiest glory. Oh my gods. I need to like pause for a second to process that. Jesus. So part of what hits me so hard about that is like I said a minute ago, but my partner is out like halfway across the country on a field camp thing for their degree because they're geologists. So we aren't able to see each other for like a full month. And then I think, if I remember correctly, they're supposed to come back. They're supposed to come back for like a few days before they have to leave again for another trip. And so we don't really get to see each other for most of the summer. So like the song hits harder because of that. But in like a good way. In a good way. I like me and my I'm gonna get real fucking sappy on y'all. But me and my partner are we consider each other soulmates. Like it's not a word that we had used in the past. Like it's one of those things where it's like you never expect to want to use the word soulmate to like actually feel like someone is your soulmate. But like it feels like we've crossed universes looking for each other and finding each other in like every universe whenever like because we both kind of believe in the like reincarnation and shit. Um but like when we were younger, we lived almost right next to each other. We were on different sides of a mountain, but we were literally maybe a few hours away from each other where we both like lived and were born. And then we met by chance of both of us happening to move to the same state and going to the same school. So it's like very much we very much have a cinematic love story. but I love them so very much, and I miss them a lot. So that, like, hits really hard, especially, like, the line, knowing where my marbles went. Like, rest my head content at night knowing where my marbles went, because we're both freaking insane. We both of us have lost our marbles, but we definitely have a bag of each other's marbles. That's definitely, yeah. So that's like, that's a good fucking song. I'm gonna listen to that again later and cry again. But that's a good fucking song. Whew. Okay, we need like a little bit of something for the end of stream. A little bit of something chill. Oh boy. Oh boy. One of the lines talks about how if they start forgetting their face, they're just happy to meet them for the first time every single day. And man, oh my god, exactly. Exactly. Truly, honestly. Determined for the squishy. My soul hurts with that one. Whew. And you just get Angel like staring at you like you've just killed her husband, because that's essentially the idea behind this particular piece. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna add some highlights to her dress here real quick, because I want some sharper highlights on her dress. Oh right, Quincy. I forgot about Quincy. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but you guys can see that. Yeah, heck yeah. Look at them. So colorful. Colorful little guy. I love him. I love Quincy. Quincy's beautiful. Oh, can fix it. It's because I had it like really turned up. I had it really turned up for the softer songs from that. So. But we're gonna finish this up and then we will skedaddle, because it is nearly time to figure out what to do for dinner. It's 4 p.m. but not 4 p.m. 5 p.m. almost 5 p.m. But oh, so close, Griffin, so close. But I am in charge this week, so I need to help feed my siblings. I have to give them sustenance or something, and make sure they do their homed works, because my siblings have summer school this year, because that's how it be sometimes. And I mean, I did summer school stuff when I was their age too, to try and like get ahead of things and make it so that then I could do all the art classes in the world. So I'm still all sniffly. After I finish this up, we will raid out. We will find someone to raid out too. And I will finish up the drawing, and I need to go through and like post a bunch of stuff too, so yeah, there we go. I like that better. Alrighty. Eat, school, eat, eat eat school. I'll make them kind of just eat my sister 5 granola bars and a pencil. Like, eat school. I'll make them cry next. All right. Let's see. Who is, if I could go onto the right tab, that would be great. 123. Oh, so close. That's the palindrome of 32 and also my other favorite number. So, all right, let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got today? Who online am I following? Chan's on and doing some drawing. Your character here, bakery art. Let's see what that looks like and what they're doing. I think it might be fun to go say hi to Chan. I haven't said hi to them in a while. So let's go say hi to Chan. Here. I almost always forget to do the raid message. So here's the raid message. Please copy and paste it into Chan's chat. And we will get that raid starting up. I appreciate all of y'all who were in here today. Catpress, Gay Griffin, and then who else do I remember seeing? Green Turtle 424. Who else do I remember seeing? Floral Lion. I know that they already left, but thank you to them anyways. Coco, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everyone, and if I didn't specifically call out your name, I still love you and appreciate you because lurkers are the backbone of this community. We've got about 40 seconds left before raid. Or, I mean, I could hit raid now, but I appreciate everyone a lot. Love you too, Griffin. Today was an awesome stream. I really appreciate all of you guys. And I will catch you hopefully on Thursday, if not sooner than that. Follow along in the Discord. But I will catch y'all later. I love you all. Goodbye.